So without the lab, there is no complete medical care.
For anyone who has accessed medical care at the K.H.M.H or any clinic or hospital, we rarely think of the efficiency of the personnel working behind the scenes, ensuring proper care and treatment. The lab technicians at the Maria Elena Sylvester Lab at the K.H.M.H Memorial Hospital is a small group of persons who play an integral role in medical care at the K.H.M.H.
What I like most is the challenges to develop a picture that the doctor can see very clearly about to make his or her diagnosis. Without that picture, the doctor will simply be guessing what a patient have or will, try to prevent or cure or manage. Although we are behind the scenes doing our work, we are pivotal in the healthcare team.
Carolina Landaverde is the lab manager at the K.H.M.H. She explains that lab tests like those conducted in this lab, whether blood, urine, or any other specimen, allow for a confirmation of a doctor's diagnosis and an essential part of medical care. Carolina has been a lab technician for almost 23 years. She spent nearly half of that time in private practice. Now she's in charge of the lab at the country's referral hospital. She explains how her small team of less than 10 is able to manage the immense workload and maintain quality standards.
But when it comes to the technical part of the entire laboratory work, we basically do the same thing wherever you go, whether it's in the private, the public, or even your own lab. You will have to maintain that standard, that quality, and you need to follow your procedures that are in place. Well, here at K.H.M.H, we work on a 24-hour basis. So we're open all year round. On holidays, special days, we're here working to serve the people, no? Our turnaround time here is 1 hour, especially for accident and emergencies. Those patients are our priority. So we have a system in place where we do emergency first and then ICU. And then, of course, the other wards follows, no? So every month we see roughly 1,000 to 1,200 to 1,400 patients from the emergency alone. Right? On a daily basis for emergency alone, we see about 75 patients, and that would range for a variety of tests, whether it be hematology, chemistry, urinalysis, to pregnancy tests, to blood transfusion, that can only be ordered for one patient. So when you talk about an RTA, a gunshot, polytrauma, cancer, dialysis patients, we're the one that deals with them.
Now, with speed means that you have to be very careful not to compromise accuracy. What kind of checks and balances are in place for that?
Right. Like I said, once the sample gets here, we do our pre-analytical evaluation, where we verify it is the patient's test ID, the patient's name, the right samples are sent. That is very important. And then we proceed with the testing. One of our major benefits here is that we have instruments that are of high quality.
With the hundreds of tests conducted each day, these high-tech machines run almost every day. Carolina explains that the lab maintains backup equipment for each so that they can always deliver the much-needed results within their 1-hour deadline. While the lab does offer services to the public, the majority of the work comes from right within the hospital. For Carolina, after 23 years, she still finds the job fulfilling and looks forward to the challenges she faces each and every day.
Every day is something new. It's never stagnant. You come here, you don't know what you will see. You don't know what you will be dealing with. Making a diagnosis, sometimes it's very strange. For example, in the case of Zika, it's the laboratory that confirmed those. So new disease and the fulfillment of a day is what makes you going, not the pay. Right?